Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Otonye Afiesimama and you're watching Today in History. Right, in case you're joining us for the first time, I've been shooting this series of videos now for a month now, and yes, it's been quite interesting. I've increased my knowledge of world history just by researching, just by going online, and eventually sharing it with you guys who have supported me so far. So it's the first day of the second half of 2020. Have you kept your New Year's resolutions? Did you make any New Year's resolutions? Well, you've got 6 months to go to accomplish whatever it was you set your mind to do on the 1st of January. Anyway, let's get cracking now. July 1st, for those who have been following me so far, you've noticed that my background color has changed for the Today in History template. So I thought I'll try something different. This, I guess, would appeal to female viewers. So let's get started. July 1st. So what happened on this day? 1867. The Dominion of Canada is formed. And I'll show you the flag of what Canada's flag look like. Obviously, I think you would know where Canada is, so don't need to go into details. But yeah, the Dominion of Canada is formed today, comprising the provinces of New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Ontario, and Quebec, with John A. Macdonald serving as the first Prime Minister. Now, I guess Canada is called a Dominion because it's dominated by the royal family of the United Kingdom, hence the name Dominion. So correct me if I'm wrong. It doesn't have a president, it has a prime minister. So countries usually with a prime minister have a sovereign ruler that rules over them. Same with Australia. So both countries, New Zealand I think as well, they're all under the English crown, if you like. That's why you have the English flag here. So moving swiftly on, July 1st, obviously, this time 1889. This guy, his name's Frederick Douglass. On this day in 1889, he is named Minister-Resident and Consul-General to Haiti. One of America's greatest orators, Frederick Douglass, was named Minister-Resident and Consul-General to Haiti, like I mentioned earlier, on this day in 1889. Douglass was the first African American to have a position that high in the United States government. Born a slave, after escaping slavery, Douglass became one of the world's foremost abolitionists and human rights leaders. Douglass was known for his brilliant and persuasive oratory, which drew listeners of all races to hear him expound upon the merits of freedom for all people. His famous 4th of July speech illustrated the mastery of his intellectual persuasion and boldness to speak the truth, regardless of any personal consequences. Douglass was born in February of 1818 in Talbot County, Maryland, and died on February 20th, 1895 in Washington, D.C. at the age of 77. On this day, in the year 1900, Austrian Archduke Franz Ferdinand weds Countess Sophie Chotek in Reichstadt, Bohemia. So that's a picture of the wedding on this day 120 years ago. I did feature him on one of my previous videos on the day he was assassinated alongside his wife. So if you just do a search on my videos, and that should pop up, and you can find out more about him. Obviously, the internet's there as well, if you've got the time to do your research. Okay, so moving on to the year 1904, on this day, the first Olympic Games. And this took place in Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, United States, 1904. Exactly 4 years later, this symbol, SOS, distress signal, becomes the worldwide standard for help. You can see that in Morse code as well at the bottom. Save our ship. 1916, Dwight Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, marries Mary, in quote, Mommy. She's also known as Mommy Geneva Dowd in Denver, Colorado. That's a lovely couple there. Carl Lewis, need no introduction, maybe to the millennials it does, but there is one of the greatest athletes of all time. Carl Lewis is 59 today. He was born Frederick Carlton Lewis. He is an American former track and field athlete who won 9 Olympic gold medals, 1 Olympic silver medal, and 10 World Championship medals, including 8 gold. His career spanned from 1979 to 1996, when he last won an Olympic event. He is one of only 3 Olympic athletes who won a gold medal in the same individual event in 4 consecutive Olympic Games. His accomplishments have led to numerous accolades, including being voted World Athlete of the Century by the International Association of Athletics Federations and Sportsman of the Century by the International Olympic Committee, Olympian of the Century by Sports Illustrated, and Athlete of the Year by Track and Field News 1982, 1983, and 1984. Wow. After retiring from his athletics career, Lewis became an actor and has appeared in a number of films. On this day as well, late lovely Diana Spencer was born. The year was 1961, and as you all know, most of you, she died in a motor crash in 1997. Most of us knew where we were when this sad news was made known to the world. Lovely lady, beautiful lady. She had a heart of gold, and sadly, she died in the most painful circumstances. So, Diana would have been a birthday today. We go on to another lady, another beautiful lady, Liv Tyler. Now, Liv Tyler is 43 years old today. Her full name is Liv Rundgren Tyler, and she was born in 1977. She's an American actress, producer, singer, and former model. She's best known for her portrayal of Arwen Undomil in the Lord of the Rings film trilogy. Last but not least, the year is 1997. United Kingdom returns Hong Kong to the new territories and the new territories to the People's Republic of China. Now, this is an interesting story because the Hong Kong is a capitalist economy, even though they belong to China, which is communist. So a lease was agreed in the year 1899, a 99-year lease. Because I guess the British were using Hong Kong for business, to put it, simply. And the promise was that in 1997, so 99 years later, they would return Hong Kong to China. But Hong Kong would belong to China, but 2 economies would operate essentially, or 2 economic systems, or two types of not government but economic systems. So Hong Kong will retain their capitalist system or capitalist economy, while the rest of China would carry on doing what they have been doing for, as long as we've known them, which is a communist style of government. So on this day, 1997, that historic handover took place with former Prime Minister Tony Blair, Margaret Thatcher, and obviously the President of China and United States President at the time. Okay, guys, that wraps it up for today in history for the 1st of July. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. My apologies, I have a really, really bad cold. I hope it's not the virus. Oh, anyway. I'm fine. I feel healthy. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow on Today in History. Thank you for watching this. Do not forget to subscribe by clicking the notification bell so that you get obviously notified of my video uploads. Thanks guys, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.